Welcome, my brothers and sisters, to God's Word of Truth, the Bible. Today's follow-up video is from Genesis chapter 3. And the topic today is sin came into the world because of man's disobedience and was put out of God's garden. The Bible said that the serpent came to the woman and said to the woman, "Did God tell you not to eat of all the trees from the garden?" And the woman said to the serpent, "From the tree from the midst of the garden, God said we are not to eat of it. For the day that we eat of it, we shall surely die, neither shall we touch it." And the serpent did not give up that easily. The serpent said to the woman, "You shall not surely die. It will make you wise. It will open up your eyes, and you'll be like gods to know good and evil." And so the Bible said that the woman saw it desirable, and so she took and she ate. And she also gave to her husband, and he ate. And so in the cool of the day, the Bible said that God came to talk with them, just as I believe that he does daily. And so he came to speak with them, and they heard him come in and hide themselves behind the trees. And God called out to Adam and said, "Adam, where are you?" And Adam said, "I am afraid. I'm hiding because I am naked." God said, "Who told you you are naked? Did you eat from the tree that I tell you not to eat from?" God knew already what had happened, but he wanted to hear it from Adam himself. And so Adam started to play the blame game like all of us today. We try to blame others for the things that we have done. And so Adam said, "The woman that you have given to me gave me to eat, and I ate." The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." And so God said to the serpent, "On your belly you shall crawl, and dust you shall eat. I will put enmity between you and the woman. The woman's seed shall bruise your head, and your seed shall bruise the woman's heel." And so God turned to the woman and said to the woman, "In pain you shall conceive, you shall travail." And he said to the man, "By the sweat of your face you shall eat bread, so thorns and thistle will start to grow. And so things will be hard for man." And so Adam called his wife Eve because she was the woman of all the living, the mother of all the living. And so God made clothes and clothed man. So the first clothing was right there in the garden because of sin coming into the world. And so God had to put up a defensive in his garden so that man will no longer be able to stay in that garden, because God wanted to guard that garden from man so man would not touch the tree of life and eat it also. And so God put up cherubim in that garden with flaming sword to protect the tree of life and to protect the garden itself. And so God put man out of his garden. Because of man's disobedience, man's place with God was no longer that safe haven where man could come and communicate with God face to face anymore because of sin. Because of sin and disobedience, it will block and stop us from reaching God and for God to come down and to communicate with us. And so help us, I implore us not to be able to be so disobedient and don't listen to the voice of God. Let us listen to the voice of God. God said, "My sheep knows my voice, and they follow after." Let us heed to the voice of God, and let us not to be disobedient. Let us to trust God and know that God knows what's best, and he will take care of us. The Lord bless you, my brothers and sisters. The Lord keep you when we are separated one from another. I hope that you have watched the previous videos, and if you have not yet watched it, I hope that you get a chance to. I want you to also leave a comment. I want you to subscribe and share as well. The Lord bless you, and the Lord keep you as you continue to watch. The Lord bless you, one and all.